Perfect.
Yeah, well, like older, yeah.
Usually it says, I think we're good.
Nate. Committee of the whole meeting, roll call.
Commissioner Hughes,
Here.
Commissioner Nelson, Commissioner Rondo,
Here.
Commissioner Siebert,
Here.
Commissioner Siebert.
Here. Allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Public comment? Once, twice, no public comment. Agenda. I'd like to add 18B and C. For a 25-month service credit, and C, amend security benefit agreement to allow for service transfers.
18B and C.
Yeah.
I'd like to add something too.
Okay.
I'd like to discuss that, our LMAS building isn't open 5 days a week. And I'd like to, send some kind of a letter or something, these guys that are like you need the damn thing open. And I think we should demand that our county office, LMAS is open on Friday. I'd like to discuss that. I don't know where you want to put it, but
That would be
Morning.
the
well, yeah, see, or
D. 18D.
okay.
Everything's going underneath 18, okay.
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Consensus?
Long meeting.
All right, but I'm almost all for it. For 6, letter of support to rule and frontier caucus. I lost everything. All right. Oh,
I'll make the motion. This consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discussion? Consensus?
Consensus.
Number 7, rename the Alger County Animal Shelter. Discussion.
Go figure, he's not here. They wanted to call it Superior Animal Shelter. Neither one of us gave enough of a damn to make a recommendation, yes or no. I'm over picking names for the animal shelters, done it like half a dozen times, so.
We only been here for a couple months.
Makes me no difference.
Me neither, so it's
Sounds good to me.
whatever they would like.
Who's they anyway?
That was the next question.
There, we had a meeting, there was some volunteers,
Okay.
and they're trying to get more volunteers, and it sounds like it, and I mean, it might get moving a little bit slow, but it sounds like it's gonna get moving. And they said, we need something with a little more pop to it. And if you're gonna ask me what it was, I don't remember.
This is my quick, it's Superior.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Could have more pop than Superior.
So,
Yeah,
that's
so-
because you had this.
That's
They
the
put
one,
the cat on
the volunteers. That they're,
I did one without it.
Did you do one with the cat? I'd like that one better.
The cat?
We don't,
You see,
we don't know. Do we have to? Do we not have to?
They said we're gonna offend the cat people if we don't put a cat on there.
I want a horse on it.
Where you draw the line?
I don't want no cow on it. You'll be coming getting my cow.
No, I'll come and, I'll adopt the cow. That's gonna be, hey, get it?
I know, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we renamed her, right?
What was it, the Superior? Consensus on the Superior Animal Shelter?
Consensus.
Consensus, yeah. Number 8, USDA compliance, section 504 grievance procedure, and B, RD 400-4 insurance agreement. Anything say on this, Joel?
For USDA compliance for the jail bond. For the remainder of the. The cycle. We'd have to adopt the policy. Add to the board policy as an adopted policy and then assign. Me as the,
Just to be clear, we're not taking out a new jail bond. This is,
for the existing.
this is the existing jail bond that was taken out years ago. And it's the state mandating that they have to have a person of contact
I'll do this.
for the bond. Is that correct? I said there.
I'm sorry,
I said, this is not a new bond. This is just the states making us have a contact for the original bond that we took over years ago, the feds. Discussion, anybody got questions?
Is that gonna be through Joel?
Census.
You think it'd be the sheriff, you?
No.
Can't be the sheriff.
Not for bonds.
No, we're the county.
It's for the jail, right?
more of an ADA thing than.
Number 9, designate Amazon Business Prime as vendor of choice for increased % off and other perks. Yes.
Yeah, it started getting. You hit these different tiers, we can get up to 2% or 3%. And department heads basically just make a commitment
Try.
to try to use Amazon business as much as possible.
Well, we could make policy that they use Amazon.
Well, they might find cheaper though.
Yeah,
Right.
If they look at Amazon first, but they also look somewhere else and they do find cheaper, you don't want to block it.
No.
You know,
I just ordered cameras from Cabela's and it was over $200 less than Amazon. So
What kind you get?
outdoor cameras, got 6 of them for the houses that I foreclosed.
Oh, the trail cameras.
Yeah. So it was over $200 cheaper at Cabela's.
They're on clearance at Tractor Supply and Wetmore Reading.
Back to him anyway.
Oh, there's all kinds of,
Oh,
yeah. No more cat camps, I bought all of that.
yeah.
Question? Census?
Well, I don't know, you kinda wanna keep business kinda local somewhat.
You can say that. Say, if you find something local within 30%, go with the local.
I always thought local, even contractors, if we could, I don't know if that's legal for us to give, you're a local contractor, you should get a 5%. I know, just like, native, Indians, if you're native, you bid on a job, you get an actual 5%.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing we can add into our purchase and our bidding procedure.
How do you wanna put it, Mick? What would you like to see?
I would like to see, local businesses have first choice at things. If they're reasonable,
Would that was
What percentage would you say is reasonable?
5%.
Within. The years, yeah. Local vendors get a 5%. For first choice within 5%. Okay. Yeah, I talked to him about that already.
Yeah.
Okay, then the Amazon vendor said. You have a preference for locals and then, yeah, it's not a problem, it's just that you're making a commitment. To look at.
Any questions? Consensus?
Consensus.
5%? The Cooper office equipment. I'll tell you, Joel, you can explain it.
We're reaching the end of our 60-month lease. We have quite a few, 5 of them that are. Excessive, but they get utilized pretty heavily. So we looked at them and those would be worth trading in to get some credit towards four of the machines. Drop one that's given us problems. It's not really worth replacing. It's the one back in the hallway by you guys. And then pool the maintenance agreement for all the machines that we're keeping and the new machines. So they take care of toner, they take care of all the servicing of the
They
machine.
change the toner or do they just supply them for us?
Both. They'll come every once in a month, they come by and check everything, keep us stocked. But if something goes wrong, change it. So it's not a big deal, but.
What's the difference
called
between the lease price from 5 years ago?
So the total, again, it's kind of, there's a swing because of overages. You got your leased for say 10,000 copies, you print 12,000, you're paying that extra 2,000 copies at a higher rate. But all things being equal, if we had a budget of 18,000, now it's gonna be around 13. So even with new machines coming in 5 less, because we're not paying it.
But we will have some older machines if they do cab, they're on our.
Yep.
We'll have to replace.
And we did that before, we added them and we made it pro terminus or co-terminus, no, it's not co-terminus, where we just shorten the lease cycle so that they all expire at the same time and just do it all at once again in 60 months.
Works for me.
Questions?
Yes.
Consensus?
Yep.
We have all the information we need. This program, Tina went over it with me on Tuesday. She came to the ambulance meeting in Grand Marais. She was showing me. Has advantages that are well above what we're using now. For instance, for paramedics, it's drug dosing, which is critical. especially if you deal with a pediatric patient, because everything is weight-based. And if you make a mistake on a child in your calculations and your weight-based dosing, you know, it could be, you know, fatal. So, or you could make it fatal for anybody, even an adult. So the dosing, the medication dosing is all right there. And so it's a good program and it's probably well worth it, you know, to cover us liability wise, you know, to eliminate human error or reduce human error out in the field in emergency situations when you're having a hard time thinking about what's my dosing and things like that. What's my protocol? It'll go on every EMS provider's phone. It'll go on the iPad that's every ambulance. We have iPads in every ambulance so we can write our reports. You know, our electronic reporting. It'll go on there. So if an EMT goes in there and they don't have their phone, they can look it up on the iPad. It's always gonna be there. So.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's,
That's it.
Thank you for that.
There you go.
Any other questions?
on Amazon.
But that bill goes to ambulance?
Yeah.
So thanks, Bob.
Census?
Yep.
Yes.
13, keypad material management biannual invoice $6,500. Questions?
No.
Consensus?
Yep.
Consensus.
Yes.
Feels comfortable, thrilled about that.
I see that name and those invoices come up like 3 times a week.
Yeah. Number 14, discuss new minimum bid for hovercraft. This is for our old hovercraft. Almost a two-part thing. First, if we can figure, let's just agree on a minimum bid. And with that minimum bid, we wanna put it out on auction, but I'd like to see it offered to our surrounding counties at our minimum.
Before we put it on auction,
Right.
give them all 30 days.
Well, to see if is there any interest, you know?
Yeah.
If there's no interest right away, then go to
Yeah.
auction, but if they do have an interest, I'd rather see one of them get it for our minimum.
I'm good with 10 grand.
We had already said it at 15, we're looking for 2025. Yeah.
For the minimum bid?
Wayne was looking and what was his recommendation?
At least.
I thought it was around 25, at least one.
Was the fair price or that was the minimum?
Our minimum bid, we shouldn't go less than 20. Yeah. I see like get up to at least 20.
Because I've run it, I just don't think it's worth that, but if somebody will pay it, go
It
for it.
sounds like Steve has done homework and research on it, and that's kind of the going rate.
I've sent him some ones for sale every time I run across it, he's looked at it.
He's done the homework, we can always do that, worst case scenario, we get
No bids and
no bids and nobody around us wants it, we can lower it later. So, 25 then,
20, I'd be happy with 20.
I'm good with 20.
alright, so 20.
Well, we got two at 20, we're looking at, he's at 25, what do you want, man? Or you-
I'm not an auctioneer.
Yeah.
No, this is the total minimum bid.
No, I have no idea. I don't even know what it looks like.
Yellow.
Based on the years of service that we got out of it, the cost that we paid for it when it was new and the condition that it's in, I would say 20.
So, we got 3 at 20.
4.
Alright,
Okay, and I'll second, would we wanna offer it to surrounding counties before we put it out on auction?
anybody in UP, I'd say.
Yeah, anybody in UP, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any municipality.
Consensus?
Consensus.
Okay. Number 15, undersheriff blank payout retirement effective June 30th, 2026.
Fixing that for the future, so, yep.
I vote no, anybody else?
Based on what I saw, I'm in favor of it.
The total 29,930, right?
There's 2 different ones down there, one's,
One's for Steve Blanker, one is for Matt Waldron.
Yeah, Steve's is 29,930.24.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yep.
We have no choice, do we?
No.
Not really,
No, with Waldron? That's
that one we can say no to.
Come on.
Consensus,
That new boat hit down.
Yeah.
under sheriff consensus?
Yep,
Yes, okay, number 16, step Matt Waldron payout. Under sheriff appointment effectively July 1st, 2026. When do you start vacation?
July 2nd.
Made that just perfect, didn't you?
I did. Kirsten did that too. Got a big raise in the maternity leave.
I do have a question on there though. Sick hours, if you're still going to be an employee, why would you be tapping out your sick hours?
Union.
Salary, every
Oh,
salary.
you're getting on.
It's salary.
I get you, I get you.
Salary.
No, you don't even have to show up at all to get paid.
Yeah.
Boy,
Right.
boy.
Yeah.
Any questions on that one?
And this all comes out of the sheriff's department?
That'd be the termination.
Termination fund,
Okay,
Which has some money.
It's worded.
huh?
I like how it's worded.
Good call, son.
So the charter of the council.
What's the average funeral cost?
Consensus?
Yeah.
yep,
Alright, number 17, chief public defender, letter of resignation, unfortunately.
Sadly accepted.
Yeah. We already did thank her for her service, which was here, but we have to recognize her, she thinks she did Alger County a great job. Hopefully we can find somebody that could fill her shoes.
I'd hope so for that dollar amount.
Consensus?
Alright,
yep,
Number 18, Alger County Department of Veterans Affairs, social.
A, B, C, and D.
Yes. No, this is just 18.
Okay.
Soldiers and sailors relief fund policies and procedures. Add to board policy 5.1 adopted policies. Any questions on that? Consensus?
consensus.
Yep.
I read through it, it seemed pretty right.
Okay, now that 18 B, 25-month service credit. Joel, you wanna go over those two, B and C? Or do first? Nothing on our pages now.
Regretfully, Carmen would like to retire September 30th. So in our policy, it just takes board approval to purchase the credit. She pays for the purchasing and the time. We've done it a few times in the past for people to retire to get out with the time required. But again, the employee pays it, so the employer's not really out anything. But she would like to effectively retire September 30th, and in order for her to do so, you have to approve MERS to allow her to.
She wants to buy 25 months of her MERS.
That hurt us, I mean.
No, I mean, we've done it in the past for
Yeah.
other
It's
people.
no stop the employer.
Yeah.
Any discussion?
What would that cost?
Gus says no.
Cost us
That's
anything.
nothing?
No.
Yeah, that's directly between her and MERS.
Okay. But
We're just allowing her to do it.
Okay.
Consensus?
Yeah,
And then, C is we have to amend security benefits agreement to allow for service transfer. That would be, Sam is asking.
So there's a few, we have a couple different 457 plans, and the language in it says, no in-service transfers. This is a voluntary, retirement savings investment account. It's like a voluntary 401. We've had 4 or 5 people from this particular plan transfer in the past, and I think maybe they just didn't realize in the agreement language that it says upon termination and no in service. We can just amend the plan to allow in service, so he can move from this one's security benefit, but then we also have nationwide and MERS. Effectively, he would like to transfer into the MERS plan. Because the returns are just,
Can they?
It allows our
both?
employees to have a little more.
Control over their investments.
Right.
Doesn't cost us nothing, again, helps.
two different agreements.
Yeah.
But I mean, so they both could be transferred over to others.
Nationwide never said anything, and people have transferred from Nationwide too, yeah. Security benefit is the one that's giving us.
This ain't cost us anything.
Big thing was when they set it up, they were trying to hold people. Now
Yeah.
There's more options.
They end up with just rented employees.
Yep. Consensus
It says here.
Yes.
and D, LMAS. We would like a formal letter sent to health department. To sit down and discuss the options of opening our health department building 5 days a week.
Can it be a demand letter?
I'd like to demand letter.
Yeah,
I mean, you
they're
can't,
there anyways. The only
yeah,
difference is the door's locked.
you can't hardly build anything without a permit.
Yeah.
And most of the permits start there.
Yep,
We'd like to maybe open half of the on Saturday, that'd make it really easier. A lot of people come.
let's start with at least Friday.
Yeah, let's do Friday.
Let's smoke clear from that one first. But they're all there, so I don't. see
They're
why
there, they
that should
just
be a
won't
problem.
open the door.
They don't answer the phone either.
One of their, Elizabeth works for, LMAS, but she'll be here next week,
So, yeah, she's giving a, what,
EP Environmental Code.
she's giving that code, so would that be a good time? I think. She'll be here next week for,
Yeah, but she hasn't got anything to do with it.
no,
I think we.
That's
write
her board.
A letter and demand that they're open.
yeah.
I mean, even if they're open for the summertime business. So if they do wanna do that during the winter.
Yeah.
Then they don't.
You aren't doing anything.
Long
right?
weekends in the summer, that's.
You're not taking holes, where.
Yeah.
Do you want it
You
to
need
be
to prevent-
addressed to the board or to the executive director?
Both, right?
Whoever makes
Send it
that
to the
call.
executive director, he has to bring that to the board.
We really
Whoever
don't,
makes the decision.
we really don't care if Schoolcraft is open on Fridays, ours, we want ours open.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but,
We fund them and we gave them the damn bill.
right, yep,
Yeah, 'cause I run into that where they call me on Friday, you missed the phone call, I try to call them right back, it won't even ring on their end because.
Yeah.
They're closed. I know he's sitting in that office,
But they call you, they expect you to pick up, but you'll be on the other phone.
you know. I mean, Robert's very good about it.
Yeah, you call back two
But-
minutes later and.
Robert's been good to work with, but why it's not on paper that way, I don't know. Why he's gotta bend the rules to help the contractor, out, it seems silly.
right.
So. Where are we? Somebody grabs this for.
We have to wrap something up.
Okay.
Edge County Board.
I'm not good at drafting that.
Yeah, I'll do it, but in fact, you tell me if you like it or.
Do an AI. Generated.
Don't give away my secrets.
Yeah, the county commission demands that the LMS be open on Friday and Alger County.
Yeah.
No,
Let me-
no.
One sentence.
All right.
They would take a step back.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Consent.
Okay, that's done with 18, 19 unfinished business, eh?
I know.
Financial matters, aid board bills and financial reports of all funds, that was went over.
Yes.
On Tuesday, I'm look good.
Okay, anything on that, Mick? Any questions?
Nope, nope,
Consensus?
All right.
yep.
Consensus? Any resolutions?
None.
None?
Don't, what does, John Mead have back here?
Where are you looking? Okay.
I saw that letter.
Resolution, I think it's a resolution,
Okay.
the last, just about.
The UPAC resolution,
Past,
that'd be page 43.
John Babbitt?
Oh, Babbitt was about the, was it Sea Lamprey?
Dr. River or something, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he's on 40,
Yeah, 43.
But-
40.
It was a UPAC resolution supporting Michigan House Bill 5249. To expand rural emergency medical service.
So what that is, there's a, regulation that For a paramedic service to operate as a paramedic service, you have to have at least one paramedic and one EMT in the ambulance. When COVID came and they were having a hard time staffing it, they temporarily
don't know. I thought.
changed it so that if you had a first responder with a paramedic, that paramedic could still provide paramedic skills. They made it a little bit easier. We're taking advantage of that then, right? Because we have 2 licensed first responders and like 3 EMTs and 2 paramedics. So what that means is we can function as a paramedic with a lower level staff person with us. What this resolution is trying to do in the state of Michigan is they're trying to actually make it even easier. So that, let's say there was a first responder truck with 1 paramedic on it.
Yeah.
And he didn't have that first responder or EMT partner. If they showed up and had the equipment, this type of resolution would allow them to function.
Yeah.
At their license level.
Yeah.
They're trying to get it so that the licensed people can be used to their maximum capacity. And it easier,
And that's what this bill is supporting.
that's what it's for, yeah.
Can we send a letter saying we support it?
I do, so.
Yeah,
It looks like that's what they're asking for, so.
Oh, we have to change it to. Or are we,
EMS people get they sign, most EMS people sign up with it. They get a newsletter every Wednesday from the state of Michigan. That's the only reason I know about this.
I mean, do we wanna send a resolution to this that we support, Alger County supports it, or are we just gonna sit back, cause we are part of
We're part of it.
UPAD?
We're part of them.
So, I mean, we're supporting them in that way.
Yeah.
we should give them a letter of support.
Yeah.
I think,
I
my
agree.
own opinion. Cause that only makes sense the way Bob has described it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to write letter of support.
Oh, that's Tracy Fishman.
Okay, if they have any other letter reports or.
Yep.
Let's spin the wheel.
That's all that's left other than sea lampreys.
Yeah.
Whatever John Babbitt was after, I have no clue.
It's sea lampreys.
Yeah, he basically sounds like he's advising us of his response.
There's no action for us on that.
No.
Thanks for the info.
Committee reports, you have any committees?
Not since the ones that were already in here.
Mickey?
I don't either.
Same. I don't have any. Board comments, what?
Nope.
Mick?
I just wonder, where's, pathways with this, Senator McBroom's deal, he wants to make that, state or UPY. Instead of just little local,
They're just,
Have they-
right now they're still following it. You know,
It's-
Matt goes down there and lobbies and he's just following it right now. There's not really much action going on at this time.
It'll be like a 5-year thing
Yeah.
if it ever happens.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Michigan Health where we're trying to get pushed through right now. When I first got licensed, they told me there's no point in changing LMAS code because the state code's gonna take over soon. We're still in the same boat.
oh, good. That's all I have.
I have any no comments. No, Bob. Staff comments, Joel? Not just Pam, Sheriff Department,
I do.
okay, back again.
I think us demanding that our office here of LMS is the right thing to do.
Yeah, our people work when, Monday through Friday. Need every possible. We have a lot of non-residents that come here on weekends.
Trying to get stuff in the camp and
Most
whatever.
people will take a Friday off to come up here to get all their stuff done and work on stuff on the weekend and there's nothing. And I do know, like, Joe Silk, our building inspector, he's not here But he takes calls and he gets back to people.
Mhm.
I've never heard anybody having problems with him. So, and they drop their stuff off a lot of times with Pam.
Mhm.
He gets back with them and everything goes kosher, but it's not the same with her.
There's also a huge difference in cost. Company pays a lot more.
Well, the damn thing is open.
Mhm.
They're all there.
Free public comment? Nothing, adjourned.